in the pregame press conference, but also last week in postgame. You just continue the course, keep working, put your head down, put in the hard work on the training field, which the guys have done. And that's it. And it's a little bit like riding a bike. And guys know how to do it. They know how to play. They know how to score. We were quite happy with our ball progression tonight from back to front. The speed of play was a little quicker. The speed of passing was faster. Less touches on the ball, which will increase speed of play automatically. And then the end result of trying to get off the edge and create chances was more of what we like to see and what we're striving for. And tonight it worked.
Steve, how happy are you to see then you get the hat trick? Obviously, a hat trick in the first half is a big deal, but also because I know how you like to analyze games in certain ways. About those moments that there's still a little bit of, I guess, maybe hesitation or things that don't go right in the final third where there's some clear chances that end up not being goals. How do you kind of take the good and the bad and put that together for the next 2 games into the playoffs?
Well, I think as a coach, you're always trying to get better. So we always kind of, coaches, I shouldn't speak for other coaches. Myself and the other guys on the staff, I can speak for them. I think we're more upset with Kike than we're happy with Denis. And our answers for that and our response will be giving him more repetition in situations and looks like he had tonight to try to improve. And he's a young player still, with a lot of talent we see, getting in very good spots. Seems to understand our model well. I think our initial integration for him, getting him in those spots, understanding how we want to play and where we end up beating teams and breaking teams down. He's got that. Now it's just the final touch, just cleaning up his finish a little bit, but he'll figure that out too.
And in terms of mentality, you said it's kind of like riding a bike, right? Players know what to do, but it felt like a huge game for the team in terms of what had been coming from the past, scoreless, and then you guys get all these goals today. Did you see something different, or like you said, is that just natural progressions that follow and stay in the course and be enough for the moment?
Maybe a little bit of both. I mean, there are things we try to change a few things in the training field, maybe a few schedule things a little differently, try to change things up a little bit, but those can affect some a play and most likely do not. Those are just things we try to change when things don't go well, but in the end, it's the players deciding, okay, enough is enough. It's now the time to start being more effective, and they did tonight.
Hi, Coach. Cheeky Palacios maybe doesn't get the focus that other players do, but he's been one of the most consistent performers all year. Today marked his 100th appearance for LAFC and MLS. Just what does he mean to this club, and has he meant throughout this season?
From an ex-outside back, he certainly gets the attention from me. I've talked a lot about Cheeky last year in this season. He's maturing. And last year he took a big step in that direction, and he has confirmed it this year. He's been more productive on the offensive end, and obviously his 1v1 defending and his tactical awareness and decision-making as an outside back has improved. He's, for me, certainly the best outside back in the league. So we're ecstatic to have him, and on top of all that, he's a fantastic human being in the locker room and around our organization.
Hey, Steve. We talked a lot about goals and offense, really, for the last few weeks. I want to get your thoughts on the defensive play that this team's shown over that time and what you saw tonight, and also you're able to pair different center backs at different times, and of course the relationship between center backs is often very important to how a defense works. Just in how you've been able to get it to where these center backs, no matter who's in there just seems to be a really good connection.
Our ideas how to defend are very clear, I think, and defending as opposed to coaching the offensive side of the game is a lot of black, white, more rules and less gray. And the offensive side can be a little gray and messy at times, but that's where the creativity of players comes in, and that's the last thing I want to steal from them. But defenders have to live by rules, and the more disciplined you play as a defender, the probability of stopping big chances and goes up for us, and obviously the probability of opponents scoring goals goes way down. So following rules does help if everybody's on the same page. And no matter who we pair, also in the outside back position, our 3 outside backs have rotated also extremely well. They follow the rules and quite effective. And yeah, our defensive play has been pretty good. We haven't let up much at all. The only concerning thing is it seems every time there is a chance it goes in. Some of the goals are pretty fluky, so I'm not concerned too much because the chances are very few.
Hi, Steve. What did you see from that one breakaway going down early and just how the team responded? How pleased are you with that response?
A couple answers I can give you. I will not share with you what I was feeling. I'm sure you can imagine. It was very early, and we had started the game very well, and so everything led me to the conclusion, calm down, just continue the course. It'll be fine, but obviously the other side of you is thinking, not again. But the players responded very well, and as soon as we scored obviously the tying goal, only a matter of time before we went up, because the amount of chances we created and how we were getting in behind their back four. We did it in a fashion where we were there almost every 3-4 minutes, and if you do that, you're going to score goals. And it was very clear to us. It's just a matter of when. So we were happy to get the 3rd goal before half, which simplified things in the 2nd.
So officially clinching the playoffs, last home game of the regular season, and getting the goals. Just what are you looking to build on for the remainder 2 games?
As many points as possible. It's very clear, and very short resting period from now until Austin. And so it's recovery for a day and a half, and then we'll prepare the group for Austin as best as we can. And we'll go there and try to win a game.
Steve, how much of a relief is this?
I don't know. I guess that's more of a better question for the players and maybe the fans. I know that that performance has been there. We've just really been misfiring by very little. And I also understand this is a game of results, and we get judged by results. I'm not trying to take that away or lessen that, because that matters. But our performances over the past 3 weeks have been pretty good. And it's not like we were dissatisfied with how we were playing. We just weren't effective. And tonight we put the 2 together.
And from a momentum perspective, does this feel like the kind of result that really can get you guys in a good way heading into the postseason? What do you need to see on the road the next 2 to make sure that happens? Just
results. I think at this stage of the season, the only thing that helps is results. So if we can come away with a nice away 1-0 in Austin, I'd be very happy. But I'll also take any scoreline as long as we come away with a win.
Congratulations on clinching a playoff berth. Do you feel like you have a target on your back now that you have an opportunity to defend your title?
No, I think that's gone. Teams that are on top of the leaderboard have targets on their back. We always see the best of teams when they come here. And so that's just something when you do sign a contract with LAFC, and you have to deal with. And we're okay with that.